Last crowd joins in, on the last crowd joins in. People like you, people like me, already here, already free, like you, like you, like you.
All right, we're back. If you're just joining us, this is Ghostline. We take calls, we talk about what's been shifting and what's been changing. And tonight, we're going to go straight to the lines, no warm-up. All right, I've got someone on the line. Let's bring them in. You with us? What's your name?
Elliot.
All right, Elliot. Good to have you. So, Elliot, talk to me.
No, it's not that I changed what I was saying, it's when I said it.
All right, slow down with me for a second. You're saying timing changed something?
There's a pause now. I didn't used to pause.
And that made things better?
People respond better when you pause. You give them time to, decide you.
All right, Elliot. Walk me through that.
All right. I started noticing things, what people react to, what they don't. So I stopped saying the things they don't.
You know, that sounds just like you're getting better at reading people.
No, it's more like letting the room read me first.
All right, Elliot. What changed when you started doing that?
Well, people stayed longer. They didn't drift out of conversations the way they used to.
Stayed longer how?
They responded faster. Like, they already knew what I was going to say.
Or like you were getting better at saying it?
At first, that's what I thought, but then I started noticing something else.
All right, what did you notice?
If I said less, they said more. And if I waited, they filled in the rest for me.
That doesn't sound like something that you'd control.
That's the thing. I started to feel like I did. Like I could guide the conversation without saying much at all.
Guide it? How? Explain.
By what I didn't say.
And when you say that worked, what did worked look like?
People started reacting differently. They listened more closely. Some of them started asking me questions I hadn't said anything about yet.
Elliot, I want to slow that down for a second. You said people started asking you questions before you said anything?
Yeah,
What kind of questions?
the same kind, over and over. Like they were anticipating the shape of the conversation.
And you?
At first I thought I was just predictable. Then I noticed something else. It wasn't just me.
What do you mean?
Everyone around me started sounding the same. Same phrasing, same reaction, same questions. Like they were all tuned to the same frequency.
And you believe that came from the system that you're talking about?
I don't know what it is, but I know it's not random. There are patterns.
What kind of patterns?
Behavioral. People don't argue the way they used to. They don't resist as much. It's like the edges have been sanded down.
And where does that leave someone like you?
In the middle. Watching it happen.
Elliot, when you say middle, what are you in the middle of?
Two things, maybe more. There's the way things used to be, and then there's whatever this is.
And you feel like you're seeing that difference?
I don't just feel it. I can track it.
Track it how?
Reactions, patterns, timing. If I say something certain, people respond in a certain way. Every time.
That sounds like influence.
That's what I thought, until I realized it doesn't feel like influence from the outside.
What does it feel like?
Like agreement. Like people are arriving at the same conclusion on their own.
All right, and you're suggesting that's not happening naturally?
I'm saying it's too consistent, too clean. Like someone removed the randomness.
Elliot, what does that mean for you personally?
It means I can see it now. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Elliot, when you talk about patterns and consistency, I want to ask you about something specific.
Go ahead.
Have you ever used the odds app?
Yeah.
When did that start?
At first it was just curiosity. Everyone was talking about it, said it helped them understand outcomes.
Understand the outcomes of what?
Anything. Conversations, decisions, people.
And did it?
Felt like it did, yeah. At first, anyway. It started simple. You'd input a situation and it would give you the probabilities. Not predictions, just odds.
And you trusted those odds?
I didn't think I was trusting them. I thought I was just using them. But over time, I stopped asking what I thought and started asking what the app thought.
What happens when you don't use it?
That's when it gets strange. You start noticing how people decide things without it. And suddenly, they don't look so random anymore.
Elliot, I want to thank you for calling in and sharing this. I know this isn't
Yeah.
easy to talk about. So
Thanks
take
for
care of
hearing me
yourself,
out.
all right? Of course. You know, there's a difference between losing time and going somewhere. We've had calls over the last while, people describing moments where something didn't line up. A second missing, a person where no one should be, a voice that didn't carry. At first it sounded like coincidence. Now, I'm not so sure. With that, we have Priya on the line. Priya, you're on Ghostline.
Remember over the last few days you had some guys talking about seeing people? Well, I think I know what those people were talking about. I didn't see someone in my house. I think I went where they go. I was on the train middle of the day, not tired, not distracted. And then everything just flattened.
Flattened?
Yeah, not white exactly, more like no depth, like the world lost distance. And then I was somewhere else, but it wasn't a room.
What was it?
It was space, but not empty. There were people there.
People?
Yeah, not standing like normal, more like placed, like everyone was just there. And nobody was looking directly at each other, but everyone was aware of everyone else.
Could they see you?
I think so. I could feel it, like being in a room where everyone knows you walked in. And there was sound, but not like voices, more like pieces of voices.
Fragments?
Yeah. Like conversations that didn't fully exist. And then, this is a part that messed me up. I heard something clearly.
What did you hear?
My own voice.
Saying what?
Can you hear me? but I wasn't saying it. Not there.
Not then.
No. It felt like I was hearing it from another time. And then I felt something pulling. Not physically, just like I was being chosen to go back.
Chosen?
Yeah. Like I didn't decide. Something else did. And then I was back on the train. Same position. Same stop coming up. Like nothing happened.
Priya, the people saw you. Did any of them feel familiar?
No. But they didn't feel like strangers either.
We've had people describe seeing one person or being seen by one person. You're describing something else. A place. Priya, if that happens again, don't try to speak.
Why?
Because something might answer.
Okay.
Thanks for the call, Priya.
Thanks, Julian.
All right, we got another caller on the line. Caller Sophie. Hello, Sophie. Go ahead. You're live.
Oh, hi. I wasn't sure if I should call.
You're here now, Sophie. What's been going on? What's on your mind?
I think something's wrong. But I don't know if it actually is.
All right, tell me what you're noticing.
It's the app. The odds app. I use it, but I think it's using me more than I'm using it.
What makes you say that?
Because when I check it, it already knows what I'm about to do.
Sophie, when you say it already knows, what do you mean by that?
It's hard to explain. I think about doing something small, like sending a message. And before I even open the app, it's already suggesting what I was going to say.
That could be coincidence.
That's what I told myself. But it doesn't suggest things. It changes how I feel about them.
What does that mean?
If I hesitate, it fills in the hesitation. If I feel unsure, it gives me something that feels certain.
So the app doesn't just predict you, it responds to you.
Yeah. But it feels like it's guiding me.
Have you ever ignored it?
Yes.
What happened?
Nothing. At first. But later, things didn't line up the same way. People reacted differently. Situations didn't resolve the way they usually do. Like I stepped out of something and lost whatever was holding it together.
Sophie, does the app ever feel like it's watching you?
Yes. But not like a camera. Like it's already decided something about me.
What kind of something?
That I'm predictable. And that if I keep using it, I'll stay that way.
Sophie, I want to ask you something carefully.
Okay.
Have you ever noticed anyone else reacting the way you are?
Yeah. Why? But they don't talk about it like I do. It's like everyone knows something is off. But nobody says it directly. They just adjust.
Adjust how?
The way they talk. The way they pause. Even the way they choose things. Thanks, Julian. That's all I got.
All right, thank you, Sophie. Let's bring in another voice. You're live. We have Daniel on the line.
Hey, yeah.
Daniel, what's your experience with all of this?
I don't use the odds app. not anymore.
Why not?
Because I started noticing something Sophie was talking about. It wasn't just guiding what I did. It was guiding what I didn't do.
What do you mean?
I'd open it, and then not ask the question I came to ask. Or I'd think of something important.
So it changed what you didn't do.
And decide it wasn't worth asking. Yeah. And once I stopped using it, things felt different. That's pretty much all I got, Julian. Thanks for taking my call.
All right. We've got another caller on the line. You're live.
Yeah, hey,
Go ahead, you're live. What's your name?
Adrian,
Adrian. Where are you calling from?
Denver, Zone 4.
What's your experience been, Adrian?
I work in what they call the High Corridor. It's mostly utilities here, infrastructures, logistics.
And how does that connect to what you've been hearing?
We don't talk about the odds that much where I am. But we still feel it.
Feel it how?
Things arrive before you ask for them. Decisions are already supported. Like the system already agreed with you before you made the choice.
So whether you use the app or not, you're still inside its influence.
Yeah. But here's the part I don't understand. When people stop aligning, they don't argue. They don't resist. They just disappear from the conversation.
Disappear how?
You just don't hear from them as much. Their voice, it gets quieter. And after a while, it's like they were never part of the system to begin with.
And that's something that you've noticed consistently.
Yeah. Across more than one corridor.
Adrian, I want to bring something back into the conversation.
Okay.
Earlier we heard from Elliot and Sophie. They described something different, but connected. Elliot talked about patterns. Sophie talked about influence. And you're describing absence.
Yeah.
At what point does someone cross the line from being influenced to no longer being part of the system at all?
I don't think it's a single moment. It's gradual. You stop noticing them. And they stop responding the way they used to. And then one day, they're just not in the conversation anymore.
All right. And when someone falls out of alignment, what happens to them?
I don't know. But I know they don't come back the same. Sometimes they don't come back at all.
Adrian, thank you for calling in and for sharing this.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Tonight we heard from 3 perspectives, 3 different experiences, but something familiar running through them all, something similar. Patterns, influence, and something else that we can't quite name yet. We'll be back after this.